The ambulance, and not an exciting update, but an update nonetheless. So basically waited an entire day for the white to dry. I always like to make sure paint is cured before you actually start taping. And I just started taping one side of the car here, so we can start doing the red on the bottom here. I'll do the exact same thing on the other side, and then of course I'll put some bigger pieces up here to hide the white, and then we can spray the red, which is basically going to be Vallejo's just flat red, and then we'll put some Future on it and give it all shiny. Basically going to be a white top, white hood, and then I'm going to leave the back white because the door is supposed to be white. So we'll just leave this all white and should look pretty slick. So anyway, we're down to that point, and I just got to put some masking's like decals. I usually just do a little bit at a time. Before you know it, you got it on, and that's why you do it during the week, and then you can paint on the weekends, and then because it just takes a minute to paint it, and takes 2 hours to mask it. But anyway, we are getting closer to getting the paint on it, and then hopefully once we get painted and get all the little chrome parts on the siren on the top and all that good stuff. But anyway, that is where I stand on the hearse. The petty car, went ahead and painted the top of the hood. Bottom I still need to do. I haven't done that yet, but anyway, that's got 2 coats. The chassis there, it's got 2 coats, and it's basically ready for painting the the black frame here and all that good stuff. Tried to get some of that started this weekend. And one thing I did do is I did paint the body of the car, and I got 2 coats on that, and then I was a genius of me. I needed to hang it, and I couldn't think of a place, and I saw that I had a ratchet clamp attached to the workbench, and that actually made a very nice hanging rack for the car there. So I'm going to have to probably do that for other model kits down the road. I may have to just, I'm thinking about, I may go ahead and go to a hardware store and get a bigger ratchet clamp, one that are stick out about that long, and I may just get that strictly for the hang models. I think that's a unique way to do it. So anyway, it's dry. It's got 2 coats on there. I did spray the bottom, or the inside. So pretty much ready to go on that. So I'll let it sit for a couple more days because it is enamel. So we'll just let it, lacquer. We'll let it sit, and then we can start painting the petty car, which I'll probably start with the basically black, go through that, and then the chrome and all that good stuff, and hopefully we can get that accomplished too. So the main thing I want to do is once that gets dry, I want to get that mask so I can put the day glow orange on there. So that'll be a unique, be a lot of taping duty on that one, trying to get that right. But anyway, more on that later. But I do like my my little hanging car body thing. I think that was a unique thing here at the workbench. And I didn't get to start the B, so that'll probably be, I want to try maybe end of the week, but I still gotta get a couple of things for it. I technically ran out of brass tubing over there, and I need to go pick some up at the hardware store, the hobby store, because I like to get the brass rod in there so you can start get that secured, and then work my way up and all that good stuff. And I like to put it in the vise, just easier to work with. And on a side note, BradHairProductions.com. I actually I got rid of it yesterday. I didn't pay a whole lot for it because it had the had a little simple store with it, and I wasn't a big fan of it, and I didn't pay a whole lot for it at all. So and I had an opportunity to I was pretty current and had an opportunity to get rid of it, and I did. If you need, for example, I want to probably do something different, but if you need a kit from me, just contact me on YouTube here or Facebook, all the social media, and I can do it that way. That I'm going to do that for a while, and then I'm going to think of something different for the selling of the kit parts. But anyway, that's just no more. It was one of those I really never did update it a whole lot, and I did the store. I updated that a lot, but the site itself I really didn't, and I thought that was just easier to just basically get rid of that. And I actually sell more on social media than I do at the store. But anyway, BHP never going away, but we're just doing stuff just a tad bit different. But anyway, that's just a quick side note. Anyway, that's what I've got going on today. Bradley Productions, basically social media, so if you need to see new things or need some, just contact me through all the social media sites. We are starting to mask the ambulance, and Petty Blue is just about done on the, and I'm gonna, a lot of people ask, they think it's a little too turquoise and not really a Petty Blue, and I will say that I'm going to try to do it if it's nicer weather. I'm going to take the car outside, and we'll do a little experiment with lighting, and then we'll do it under sunlight and just different lighting effects. And I want to try to do that, just show everyone that when you paint a model, the colors do change under different lighting, even like I want to say, like hotel lighting, home lighting, and all that good stuff. But anyway, we'll do that very, very soon. But anyway, painting the Petty car, and that is what I've got going on today. So stay tuned for the next exciting episode.